Are now joining us here on the post game. Coach, congratulations on the win. A 20-point win gets you win number 20 on the season. And Josh and I are up here still trying to figure out what happened tonight. This game had no flow. There were 26 fouls in the first half, and whether either side feels that there was one more against the other, it just takes you completely out of any rhythm you can get.
Well, they were probably fouls. They get up in you and push and shove, and I thought there should have been more early in the game. I thought they were on our backs several times, but our kids, they battled, they stuck with it. We didn't come out the second half. We tried even getting in them and making them, think that they didn't play very well the first half, but they come out pretty soft, and I think they went on a 5-0 run before we finally scored. But, that's not the true Southeast team that you saw tonight. They're not going to shoot one for 17, 18 from three. They're going to make those, and it's just a different. They just weren't hitting, and shooting makes you look bad or good. If you're hitting your shots, usually you look pretty good. If you're not hitting your shots, things don't go so well. So, things did not go well for them. Part of it's because of the hard as we played, and I thought our kids played exceptionally hard. I thought they played hard as well, but they just weren't into the flow and everything. So, our kids had something to prove. Last night was really a heartbreaker. I'm still sitting on it, still sitting on certain plays in the game that really has got me irritated. And, it happened again tonight, and what bothers me is we didn't learn from last night, and those are things that you have to do, is make sure those mistakes don't happen again, and we had some that reoccurred tonight.
Well, Coach, the way they play, so aggressive, hands all over you, holding and scraping and clawing, I thought the way the game was called really took them out. And then after that, they just didn't have any type of intensity or flow after that, as Jeff said. But as you said, our guys did a good job of handling the basketball. We took it to the basket late in the game, and we either got, like for instance, Max Cook getting to the basket and putting layups in, or he dished it off to Bolbia several times, and we were able to not settle for threes when this game was so tightly called. When you can get to the basket, a foul or a layup could happen almost every time.
Ask for Edward. I don't know, he might have played 2 minutes tonight, but, he's got to adjust, and he's been playing exceptionally well, but he wasn't mentally ready tonight for the quickness, and, he got caught, and, we play a half a man to the baseline. It just boggles my mind that we still can get beat. Maybe we need to play a whole man and just say go to the basket, but you're going over the top. But we didn't do, a good job on the baseline, but, our kids stuck with it. Austin Cruz played really big. I think he was going to bite the dirt the first half if we had to, but he was in there banging around and clawing, but I thought he played really well.
Coach, in the first half, offensive rebounding for Southeast, they certainly did the job down there. It seemed like in the second half, the Railers were able to do a little bit better job, but again, there were those instances where Henry was standing maybe 2-3 feet from the basket and not a Railer around him, reach up, grab it, just lay it back in. Yeah, and
it took me a little bit of time to get with it, but the last about 3 or 4 minutes, we finally decided to stay behind him and let him, if they were going to go to him, let him have 2 points instead of hitting the 3. So, but we were also able to keep him off the boards that way, and we come up with some rebounds down the stretch, which, pretty much sealed the game.
Yeah, Coach, obviously the free throw shooting huge tonight. 18 of 20, you get 18 points from the line compared to their 6. A huge advantage when the game was tight, a lot of fouls. The Railers definitely took advantage, and it was probably just a backbreaker when you keep fouling. The Railers step up at 2, and then if you come down and miss, you just find yourself 6 or 8 down.
Yeah, and they weren't hitting their threes, and they were basically trying 3 for 2, and they weren't getting the 3, and we were hitting our free throws. So, that's a big win, but, we could play them another 20 times, and, we're still going to probably split.
Yeah.
It's a very good basketball team that I think would probably win the regional over there.
So, Coach, now you've got that, because of the 9 teams in the conference, you've got that odd Friday night off coming up this week. Only one game coming up this week. It's a week from tonight down in Springfield against the Senators, a team that if you look at their record has struggled, but we also remember when they came to Roy S. Anderson, how long it took the Railers to get going in that first half against the Senators.
Yeah, they play very well against us, and our guys can't go down there. That'll be the last game before the seeding meeting. So if we can go 21-4, and I don't know what U-High's going to do, but I would like to think our schedules would have a little impact on the seeding. But we also have no support from our conference. There's 2 Big 12 teams in it, and there's 2 Corn Belt teams in it. So I kind of think that we won't get the 1 seed, but last night's loss would have really, really helped us out in that capacity.
There's no politics in seeding at all, is there?
No.
Not anymore, since it's on the internet.
Yeah, you can't look people eye to eye and make them be honest
Make
about
them melt.
things.
All right, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. For the 30th time in school history, the team gets to 20 wins, and we hope there's certainly a lot more in this season because this team has shown on given nights what they can do, and I think a lot of people will be surprised looking at this one tonight and seeing that the Railers won by 20 over Southeast.
Well, it should be an eye-opener, but just remember, they did not shoot the ball well, and you have those nights. When you're a three-point shooting team, you have those nights, and lucky for us, it was tonight. And, if we'd have lost tonight, we were out of the conference race. That's how big this game was for us. And this keeps us in a three-way tie now. We still have to play, we went out where the worst we could get would be a split, share the title. And, if they come out and play again like that, I mean, Jacksonville's got a chance against them. They still have to go to Chatham. So they've still got a couple tough games left on their schedule, but so do we. I mean, we got Griffin again, and we have to go to Lamphere, Rochester. They scored more points against us than anybody has in a long time. So, we have to play. This team is not one that can walk out on the floor and totally dominate anyone.
All right, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. We'll let you go, and we will see you a week from tonight down in Springfield against the Senators.
Okay, thank you.